Hello everyone. I found this week's reading about communication was very interesting as I related to 2 of the 5 different communications that we have. The first one that I related to was the interpersonal communication. This is something that I use daily as I talk to myself at work while I'm going through the applications that we use. This could be making sure that I have the patient's history correct, and that I'm getting everything that I need out of patient files, and just walking through the steps of how to get into certain files. The other communication that I relate to is the interpersonal communication, which is another thing that I use every day, especially at work. This is when I use it the most. When speaking to patients, trying to get them ready for their MRIs, trying to explain steps of what an MRI is, what it looks like, what to do, and all around how they should go about when getting ready for one. This could be making sure that everything's out of their pockets, making sure that they don't have anything on them that could injure them while doing their MRI. One of the experiences that I have is that I had a patient come in. As I was getting the patient ready for their MRI, they had brought 2 family members with them. As I was going through all of the questionnaires and making sure that I had everything typed up about their medical history, I went to go ask the patient itself a question, and the 2 family members then butted in, and everybody then just started talking over each other. And it got very loud, and I started to kind of just get really confused as I just didn't know who to listen to first, who was saying what. And so I finally just talked to myself inside and was like, what do I do? And so I finally was like, I just kind of need everybody to talk by their own. I need to speak with so-and-so about a certain question. Once I get that question answered, then I can move on to your guys' other questions. I feel like that was the best way that I could handle that situation. One of the questions that I do have is that in a situation like that, what would be the best way to handle that? Because I feel like when a situation arises like that, I don't necessarily know the best route to go. So when I was in that situation, I didn't know which route to take because I didn't want to come off too rude. I didn't want to come off snippy. And I was unsure if I was or not. But I did get kind of the point of cross that I kind of just needed one person to talk at a time. But overall, I really enjoyed the reading this week. I had a great handle on the rhetoric triangle and about all of the communications that we use. So, thank you.